Welcome to laboratory number 5, 6, and 7. This is the protein profile or SDS page assay. We are going to be giving you some fish samples here. If you look at these guys, we actually have 4 fish samples here right now, but you'll probably get a few more than that. It could be 5 or 6.
We're going to get 5 or 6 of them.
And so we're going to give you some flip-top tubes and some screw cap tubes, one for each one of your samples. There's your flip-top. Whoa!
Yes. And that's
3-dimensional screw cap tubes. All right. Okay. So what we're going to have you do here in a minute. Oh, what is this? Oh my gosh, it's lamellae buffer.
Yes.
Or lamellae buffer, or whatever you want to call it. And that has what in it? It has some tris in it. It has some glycerol, SDS, and bromophenol blue for our dye line.
Yes.
Okay, and what's the glycerol in there for?
Well, so that your sample will sink into the well. It won't
makes it heavy?
Yes.
Okay, so it doesn't just float around in the buffer. Oh, okay. So, let's...
make it easier to load the wells.
Oh, I know. Okay, so...
so what else are you going to give
we don't want to talk about that. That's for later.
Not yet?
That's like lab number 6.
Okay.
Right,
so now what are you going to do?
We need to
cut
number
the little
1
piece of fish?
Clip us some fish.
Okay.
So let's grab a tube here.
I see.
And I'm not sure what fish this is. It may be roughy.
I don't know.
But I mean, our fish are going to change. Because we may have roughy one day, flounder one day. We don't know. It depends on what the grocery store has.
Yes.
Whatever the grocery store has is what we're using.
Exactly. Okay. So I guess that what we're going to do first is to put the buffer into the flip-top microfuge tube.
Buffer. Right. How much buffer we're going to put in there?
It's going to be 250 microliters.
250
And we're just going to use the transfer pipette.
Okay. Oh, well, I got to label these first.
Yes.
There's A. And these are our samples. We're just going to label them A, B, C, and D on this one.
Yes. But make sure you know what the samples are.
There's our B. Oh, we need a C and a D. There's a C.
Yep. Just
Yay.
Make sure
I can spell.
Yay. Just make sure to label all the tubes.
All the tubes have to be labeled. Yeah, be sure you write it down in your notebook somewhere that A equals whatever sample you've got in there. Up there, D.
D.
I can say my alphabet all the way to D.
Yep. Man, that's pretty good.
There we go. Okay, so we need to take some of this buffer, and where mightn't that mark be?
I think it is. Which one?
Oh, that one right there?
There, the second one.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, and then we're going to take that 250 microliters and put it into each one of those tubes.
Yes, the flip top.
What does that do? Does that like solubilize our proteins or something?
Yes.
So let's go ahead and pipette all this stuff out while I'm drinking my coffee, because I believe this was take, what, 10 for us or something?
I think so.
Oh my gosh. This is too early to be doing videos.
I know it.
Okay.
See, easy to the
not
second
too bad.
One. Yep.
Oop, there's a bubble.
Okay.
There we go.
Now, we get
all right,
all the buffer
you'll have some
there.
excess. Oh, you won't have any excess. We had excess.
Yes.
You only get so much. You mess it up, go have a beer. I think we've told you that on every one of our videos.
Yeah, I know it.
Okay, so we're going to take that first fish sample out of here, and I believe that's roughy.
Okay.
Okay, you don't need a whole lot of this stuff. You just need to have like a little small piece, maybe, what, 0.25 centimeters square or something like that. And I want you to measure it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think we got anything that's that small.
So in this particular video, you are the sushi master.
I am the sushi master. Look at that. All we need is a piece of rice. I think that might fit on 1 grain of rice.
Ooh,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Did you try to eat?
We're gonna put the rest of the fish, and then we're gonna take that one little sample and put it in there.
Put it in the buffer.
Slick it down the buffer. There we go. And put the top on that. What are we gonna do to it?
So now you have the little piece of fish in there.
Whoa! You're gonna have to flick it, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna cap it.
I can't count to 15, so I'll let you do that.
Okay, I'll do it. 3, 4, 5, 6. 13, 14, 15. Oh,
yay.
Hey, that's good.
That's
I can count. Holy crap. I hope everybody else can count. Okay.
That's it. Next
one.
one.
What is this? my gosh. That looks different. Ooh. Oh, it's a different fish.
Yes.
Ah, okay. So we're going to clip that off.
That's the next sample.
Not sure what. I think that's flounder.
I don't know.
And
also, we just need that tiny piece like that, right?
Yeah, just that little bitty piece. You know, just proteins are really small, so you don't need a whole lot of fish protein. Pop it in there.
Oops.
And we're going to see if Jan can count to 15 on this one.
Okay, let's see.
I showed you how to count to 15.
Okay,
let's see if you can do it. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13.
Oh, 30, 14. You lost count there, but you got 15. Holy smoke, Jan can count to 15.
I can count to 15.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
That's pretty good.
I think this is mahi. This is like really good sushi stuff here.
Oh, really? Oh
man.
So just a big chunk of sashimi.
It is just a big chunk of fish on just a grain of rice.
Tiny piece.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
With the leftovers. You don't really have to save these leftovers. We give you extra fish because this fish is cheap.
Yep.
If it's in season, it's cheap.
Put it back in there.
Poke it in there. And then we got to flick that one 15 times. Again. We're going to see if Jane can count 15. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14, 15. Ooh, she can still count to 15. Oh my god.
That was 16.
You are a quick learner.
I know it. I know it.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty good. Okay.
Oh.
That's the last one, right?
Last piece, and I believe this is tilapia.
Ooh.
Poke it in there.
Poke it in the buffer.
Okay, and this is your final test. See if you can count to 15.
Let's see.
And 30, 40, 50. Oh. That was 16. Oh my gosh, you overdid it. You failed.
Wait for 5 minutes.
5 minute wait.
Yes,
and
5 minutes.
Yeah, we need to go ahead and label these while we're waiting.
Yes, just label
A, B, C, and D screw cap tubes.
Screw cap tubes.
Because what we're going to do is we're going to transfer the
buffer.
That's right. That buffer over into those before we put them in either. I think this time we're going to be using a water bath, but we have brand new heat blocks ordered, and they should be here any day now.
Oh yes.
So we'll be using digital heat blocks instead of water baths. They're a lot less messy.
So the students are going to get to use fancy stuff, right?
Oh man. Oh, and they get to use a pipetter. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
We are toying with danger here.
Oh my god.
Giving them a pipetter.
Okay.
You don't really need to have a pipetter to do this. You can actually use a transfer pipette would be fine. But we're going to transfer.
Oh, so you just transfer the buffer into,
Yeah. And hopefully we got some protein.
Hopefully.
I hope.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh my gosh.
We will see.
You have to remember, this is the first time we've ever run this particular type of gel.
Yes.
I mean, we haven't done this.
Please make sure to use the fresh tips every time.
Oh yeah. New tips every time.
Every time.
Yeah. So that's why we're making them use pipetters, because we don't want to waste all those transfer pipettes. Save the plastic trees.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the second one.
You don't have to screw it down tight.
Yeah.
Because you're going to need to leave it a little loose anyway when we heat it up. Anyway, we're going to put it in a water bath. And it's got to be set at 95 degrees.
Yes.
And that helps to denature the proteins, break them apart. And if you've read any of the presentation or the manual that we gave you to look over, you'll know why we're heating them up and why.
Don't tell them, because it's going to be in the quiz.
I know. And and there's certain things that are in that buffer that they have to have, which will be on the test, by the way.
Yes.
So just remember to go through that stuff. Because there will be
a
ton of information.
Yes.
I just don't know. Okay, this is it.
Exactly. This is it. Okay, sounds good.
Alrighty.
Alright.
We've got to take our samples over and heat them up and denature them, because if they're not denatured, they will not go through that gel.
Loosen the caps a little bit.
Yeah, just loosen them a little.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're going to pop them in our spaceship. And the spaceship's going to fly away. Okay.
That looks like fun.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's take this thing over and, there it goes. It's taking off. Okay,
so
flying over to the water bath.
Fly over to the water bath.
And you only need to know this if we use the water bath. But some of you may be using a water bath. I don't know. My digital stuff.
See? 95 degrees.
It's gonna warm up.
Yep.
Ooh, it's like one of those water noodles.
95 degrees.
All right, very good.
For like what, 5 minutes?
I feel like I'm in Star Trek. Oh yeah. Oh, I've been beamed over. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and clean up a little bit. Let's just get rid of this crap. Throw it away. We're gonna get rid of the fish samples.
Don't eat it though.
Yeah, don't eat the fish.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't bring any rice to class with you.
Wasabi.
Cannot
all
eat
those
the
kind
fish.
Of stuff, yeah.
Okay, and Jan is bringing it back.
Came back with the sample.
Okay, those are samples, A, B, C, and D.
Now they're ready to go.
Or A, D, C, and whatever.
I don't know. Something like that.
Oh, I'm trying to line them up. I got them right. Okay, A, B, and C. Okay, D. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute.
Cool.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. All right.
So what are we going to do now? We are going to
play with the
yeah.
Oh, what are we gonna do here? Oh, okay. We're just gonna load the gel, right?
I think we gotta prep the gel and everything. Okay. I'm being Star Trek out of there again. Okay. So we want to spin the gel. We want to spin them just a little bit. All your samples from now on are going to be coming in one of these Dyna-Chills. We're not using ice buckets anymore. They're messy, they're disgusting, and nobody seems to clean them up. And so we're going to give you all of everything that you need in here. One of the things we're going to give you is the a little tube with your
standard ladder. No, actin-myosin.
That's
standard.
right. That was the actin and myosin. Yeah. Oh, and then there is your ladder.
That's
your
the ladder.
Precision. Yeah,
yes.
That's the Precision Plus. And so you'll get your ladder, and then that little thing I was waving there was just something I want to run.
Okay.
It's a new type of ladder. I just
so they're not going to get that, right?
They're not going to get that, no.
Okay.
That's just something I wanted to.
So they're only going to get the standard ladder.
Buffer. You got to have some running buffer for those wonderful new gels. There you go.
So this is going to be made as 1X already, right?
It is going to be made for you, and this is the gel you're going to get. These are from Amersham Biosciences or GE Healthcare, I believe is what they call themselves now. There it is.
Fancy looking gel.
There you go. It's an awesome gel. We tried these guys out, and they are so wonderful.
Gel.
You're going to need the little centrifuge right there to spin your samples down before you load them, and it's just going to be a quick spin. Yep. This is the new ECL box we're going to be using. Very easy to use. It's not like the old Biorad boxes that were kind of a pain, locking things into place and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get a power pack. It is not shown on this video, but it is around the corner. And it has a red label and a black label. You just punch it in and it goes. So,
you know what? We should start a cooking show.
We should.
Don't you think? I mean,
a sushi show.
This seems like a cooking show.
It is a cooking show. Okay, so we need to, number one, we're going to get the gel box ready to go.
Yes.
And we need to put, and since we don't have to actually fill up a box, we actually fill those two little slots there. And so 90 mils would go into each one of these slots, okay? And that's where your running buffers tanks are.
Wow.
And then what that does, that cartridge actually snaps down in there. So you need to put 90, which is right here for those of you who've never seen one of these before. Hang on a minute. There's
that's
90. Yeah, you need to fill it up to 90, and you're going to put 90 in each one of those. All right, so we're going to pull a little top off here.
Okay.
And we're going to fill it up to 90.
I'm
not showing you that.
Can't see
You should
it.
already know that. You should have had chemistry at some point in your life. All right. Right there. Oh, that is 90, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 90.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I'm missing 90. Jeez, okay. Hang on.
Okay.
All right. There we go.
Okay.
90.
Now you got it.
Okay, so you're just going to pour it into the slot. Don't slop it all over the place. Be careful. Here we go. Look at that technique. That is good pouring technique.
I know it. That's pretty good.
Okay, and it should fill all the way to the top of that tank. There we go. So we need 90 more.
90 more.
I bet I can get 90 this time. I've done it once. So now you can see me pouring it in.
Oh, yes. No, I can't see that.
No, it came off the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. See it filling up. Oh, it's at 90.
All right.
Yes, it is.
It's awesome.
And we're going to pour it into the second slot.
Yes.
Now, what do we have to do before we actually load these samples? We have to do a pre-electrophoretic run on this for like, what, 12 minutes?
12 minutes, yeah.
Okay. What does that do?
I don't know.
I never know. Well, you know what? If they read their deal, you'll know why we're doing it.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So that would be a good test question.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Why do we do that pre-run?
That would be good. Okay, now you're going to open that gel.
Cut that. You don't have to cut it. It actually has 2 little tabs on there. You just pull it like a candy bar kind of thing. Oh, I better put gloves on.
Candy bar. I want candy bar.
Ooh. Well, you have sushi. Alrighty. So let me put my gloves on. I want to get that crap all over my hands. Alrighty. Let's pull this gel out. Alright. And if you'll notice, you will need to, well, it's got crap dripping all off of it, so we're going to need to rinse it first.
Okay,
so let me
let's rinse it real quick.
Okay, so I rinsed it. You just rinse it with the eye water front and back.
Oh, okay.
If you look here, that's the bottom. And you're going to take off the strips. You have to remove those strips or it won't make contact.
Oh, that's pretty easy.
2 strips. Okay.
That's
and then the cartridge basically snaps into place. So
okay.
if you notice the where you load the wells are going to be over on the right hand side, and that is the what? What side is that? The cathode?
Yeah.
It could be. That is.
Okay. Those are the wells, right? Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to put it in there, and those little things fit in that groove. Snap it into place. Yep.
Yep.
There we
That's
go.
It.
Don't do anything else to it. We're just going to put the top on.
Put the
and
top
this is going to be our pre-run.
Okay.
Snap that on.
Oh.
Okay. That's all there is to getting that thing going. And don't pick it up. You'll slop everything out of it. Just take it and slide it over nice and easy. Plug it in, and you're going to plug the black line into the little round one that says it's black, and then the red one into the little round hole that says red, or doesn't say red, it just looks red.
It looks red, yeah.
So, or smells red, whatever that means. And then we're going to set the programming on the power pack to 160 volts.
160. Okay.
160 volts, and then we're going to let it run for 12 minutes to do our pre-electrophoresis, and it'll be ready here in a minute. So let's get this set, and I'm still waiting to get that thing up. Oh, almost there. Almost. Ah, there we go.
160.
Okay. I'm going to set the timer on this guy. You may or may not have a timer on your boxes. We're getting some new boxes, so the power packs you should have a timer on most of them, and you can set the timer at 12, or you can just look at the clock. It's up to you.
Oh, your cell phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set the timer on this one, see if it even works.
Did it work?
I don't think the timer on this one works. This is one of those old Biorad pieces of equipment that somebody handed down to us years ago. So. Anyway, okay, well, there we go. We're going to electrophoresis a little bit. You'll know if it's actually working, because I remember if you run some of the older ones, there you go, slide it over. Don't be picking it up. But there's a little green light right on top that comes on that box, and it lets you know that it's making contact. Okay? So we've, I guess time has passed.
12 minutes.
That's 12 minutes is gone. And so we unplugged it. And we are going to pull out a variety of things. We're going to pull out, number one, our AM, or our actin myosin at the end, and we're going to pull out our kaleidoscope standards.
Okay.
What are we using standards for on here? Why do we need that?
Just have to wait and see.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I have a sneaky suspicion this is going to include a whole lot of mathematics and calculations.
It's going to be fun,
and an extremely large lab report.
Oh, so what are you doing there?
Okay, so what I've got to do is I've got to jiggle loose, and that will pull out that. Yeah, that's where the wells are. Okay. You don't want to throw this away. You want to save it, because that's going to help you get that gel out of that little cassette. Okay, so I think we're good. We're going to have to fill that little well up there.
Okay, now please make sure that it's unplugged.
Oh yeah.
Please,
notice that it is unplugged. You don't want to like stick your tongue to it, and we have to get you a new haircut.
So you're gonna save that piece of get your new haircut.
Yeah, and so you should have about 6 mils of this buffer left. And I'm gonna get a pipetter real quick here. Give me a tip. Here are tips. Hey.
Give me the tips.
There we go, tips.
Okay.
All right.
It is.
And I am going to draw up the last bit of that, and I think I'm actually going to have a little left over. And I'm going to put 6 mils of this running buffer into the trough up there, and it's a pretty good sized little trough. But you want to be sure that the buffer is all the way down in each one of those little wells that are made when you pull out that little block. Okay.
So do you really need 6 mils, or do you just have to fill up?
I mean, yeah, and it's mainly so that you have something for your sample to settle into.
So you can actually use the transfer pipette?
You could. Okay. You could. Just fill it up to the rim of the plastic piece.
Okay.
It's just a loading area.
Okay.
Okay. I don't even think I used all 6 mils. I just used enough to fill it up.
That's it.
Okay. So now we're going to get ourselves ready to pipette some samples.
Ooh, look
at that. Fun. See those wells? That is where you're going to pipette those samples into.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Wells? The little ones, yes.
And that little block looking thing's the trough that you'll be putting the buffer in. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And so Jan is going to do some pipetting for us, but we forgot. We've got to spin these guys down first. So we're going to do a quick spin, pop a couple of them in there. I think it'll only hold 3 of those particular tubes, but I just do 2. Click it real quick, let it spin, wait till it stops completely.
Wait till it stops.
Pull it open, get your samples out.
Don't try to stop the...
Yeah, don't open it and stick your finger on it. This is these are fairly expensive pieces of equipment. They may not look like it, but these little beggars are like $400 a pop.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the pipetters. Don't be brutal on our pipetters.
Oh boy.
Those pipetters are running about $150 to $200 a piece, and it ain't cheap to replace. All right. Our samples out of there.
Looking good.
Good so far.
All right.
Now Jane gets the pipette.
Yay.
And being gentle with our pipetters. And how much are we going to put in there?
50 microliters.
50?
No, I'm sorry, not 50.
5.
Ah,
okay.
No, for the standard.
For the standard, 5. 5. And you know what? Well, we're not going to tell you that. We're going to give you some fun stuff to do here in a while, but we'll go ahead and load the 5 of the standard in, or actually that's the ladder. And then we're going to put how much of the sample?
Samples are going to be 10 microliters.
Yes. And the actin-myosin.
Right. So the standard ladder is 5 microliters.
Okay,
actin-myosin.
Now here, notice the tip on this thing's got a long needle-looking thing on it.
Yes.
And that's just so you can get down inside that little well.
So that's it. That's
put it in the
pretty easy to see.
3rd well.
Yep.
Okay, and you're going to inject
so leave
it in there.
So leave
Now remember, it has the glycerol in it. It's going to float to the bottom. It shouldn't go spreading everywhere. There you go. That was easy. Oh my gosh.
So leave the first 2 blank.
Yeah, leave the first 2 blank. I mean, you got plenty of room on that gel. Just leave the first 2 blank. And then we're going to go ahead and stick in the...
So now we're going to load those samples.
That'll be our first sample, Yes. So here's a close-up of how to put that in. Take that little tip,
So
stick
samples
it down
are
in that
going
well.
to be 10 microliters.
10 microliters. Eject it down. You notice how it just kind of falls to the bottom.
Yep.
Just like it's supposed to. All right, there they are.
That looks really easy.
It is. It's very easy. You mess this up, I just don't know what to say. There's just nothing to say about you.
If you mess up, let's just go eat sushi.
And be sure not to over twist this thing. Okay, there's our 10 microliters.
Yep, 10 microliters. Yes.
Did you put 10 microliters?
I think I screwed up the first one. I put only 5 microliters.
Okay. So watch your partner real carefully.
I know.
Be sure they put the right amount in there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that was 10 microliters.
That was 10 microliters. Okay, and we gotta put the rest of this stuff in. There we go. Here's a distance view. And you can actually guide this thing in using your finger. So just, not that finger, Jan. Good gosh. Oh my gosh. She must not like you very much.
Well, because I was holding the tube.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Right?
Yeah, sure. It's probably because I said something a while ago.
Yeah, because you criticized me on
putting
5 microliters.
I did. So now you're doing it again. So I didn't criticize you that time. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to get. Oh, we get one more sample.
Last sample.
Actin-myosin's next.
No, that's.
Yeah, that's the.
Yes.
Yeah. There it is.
That's it. So for this one is going to be.
Be sure to change pipette tip between samples.
Yep.
I mean, I know you should already know this stuff.
But just to make sure.
I said it again. Now she's doing it. Oh my god.
Okay, so that was.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the last thing, I'm just going to put that little. I'm testing out a brand new ladder or from GE or Amersham. They say it's really, really good.
But the students are not going to get that one, right?
No, they're not going to get that one.
Okay.
I was just running. Now they may get it. They may not get the kaleidoscope anymore at the first. They may get this other one, but I'm just doing it just for a test.
So they're going to have the total of how many wells?
They're going to have the ladder and the third well. They're going to have the ladder because their first two are blank, and then you're going to have either 4 or 7 fish samples, and then your actin-myosin at the end. So that's really all you're going to have, and you'll have some blank wells on either side.
Okay.
And that just give you a better picture. It's hard sometimes to look at those bands when they're right along the edge of the gel.
Oh, I think that my pipette stopped working or something.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it did.
Somebody must have tortured the pipetters.
I know it.
Now she's doing the whole finger thing at you guys and messing it up. Ha! Not me.
It's like, what?
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Now we got to run these guys.
Yes.
So, let's get all our garbage out of the way and put all our samples back in the. There it is. Look at that. No ice, no floating things, nothing. You just put it in there. Top of that box is chilled. Everything's cold. Kind of get these pipetters out of the way too, because they're kind of in my way. So
cool.
Get those. Them to the side. And slide that over. And put the top on. We gotta put that top.
Yes.
On. There we go.
Ta-da.
Snap it in place.
Yes.
All right. We gotta plug everything in again. Very good.
Looking good.
Oh, there it is.
Oh. Okay. Close up.
That's the box.
Close up.
I know you probably can't see it from this angle, but when you plug it in and turn it on, so let me reset this real quick. Okay.
Make sure it's at 160.
160 volts. And we're running it at a slower voltage. It really doesn't need as much voltage on it. I think a lot of the other ones are running at 200, but we just need 160, and this is going to run for an hour. And then just turn it on. If you've got a timer, set your timer. And I noticed you have to look at this little dot here on top. It actually will turn green and will let you know that there's contact being made. What the heck?
How come it's not green?
Is it green?
Is it green?
It was green. Well, I'm telling you right now, it has to be green, or that blue line wouldn't be moving like that.
Where is it?
Well, I don't know.
Ooh, that looks good.
Maybe.
No. It's running.
Oh, there was a green light there.
There, I saw it.
Oh man. Oh, but you can see things. There's a green light.
There it is.
Okay, so.
Is it green light to brightness?
It is.
Yay.
All right, so things are moving. Ignore the 2 little black blobs on the end. Yeah, those are my special samples. Wow, look at that thing migrate. Oh, there's a green light again.
Yep.
Okay, things are migrating. Look at those bands starting to show up on the outside edge now. And that's just showing you that things are starting to separate the way they're supposed to. And they do them in those colors like that on purpose so that you can see them separate. But you're not going to see your protein separate because the only thing that blue is a different. Oh, there's the green light. Cool. Oh, look at that. Man, time is passing fast on this. Look at that gel. I want to let you guys know this is the first time that we've ever run these gels, okay? Never seen these before. It's the first time. We were doing this to test them out, and so if we can do it.
And come on, look how good we are the first time, right?
Anybody can. Okay, well, man, this is good stuff. Holy crap! Should I really? Oh man! Oh, let me turn it off. Okay. Oh crap! I better hide this.
What?
I had to have my coffee this morning.
I saw that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did too.
No,
what was that?
Safety guys, no.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to take the top off this guy?
Do we need to report this to the safety sheriff?
I don't know. I'm the safety sheriff. I'm not reporting myself. Alright, so let's get this thing out of here.
Okay, and make sure that you unplug the thing.
Yeah, you don't want to be sticking your fingers down in there when it's plugged in.
Yes, please.
Okay, get that. And we are going to show you how to bust this thing open. So let me be sure to set that off to the side.
Oh, because you saved that little piece of the plastic there, right? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we got to get it. There it is. There's our little deal right there.
Yep.
And it has like that little key end on it, a little piece sticking out.
Yep.
And that's how we crack this guy open.
Cool.
So if you'll look at the end there, there's a little slot. I don't know if you can see the slot. It's pretty clear. But we've got to break it open. So we're going to insert the end of that thing into the slot, and it'll actually pivot on this end over here. So put that in there, and you're going to twist it. Put back in there and twist it.
Twist it.
There we go.
Yep.
Crack it open.
Oh, that's pretty easy.
Neat.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to easily, gently pull it apart because there is a little bit of bind silane on there, and it will stick to that plastic. So we're just lifting ever so gently, letting that gel fall. And it opens up like a book.
Looking good.
And the top you need to keep. If you just wiggle it, it'll come off. Because remember that the gel actually goes down to each one of those little slots that goes into the box itself. And you're going to use the end of this thing as a cutter. Okay, that's going to be your blade.
Cool.
And you want to go down 2 centimeters below where those wells are, and just press down, and it will cut the gel. So
that
push,
is pretty neat.
Cut the gel. Okay, so you're breaking it free from that one end. And you got to do the same thing to the bottom. Just come up from the bottom, or just maybe 2 centimeters below the die line, and push down again, and that clips it at the bottom. Okay, just kind of a little wiggle there, and there it is.
Just right there below the die. Okay.
Yeah, and that's right in there is where it actually makes the contact with the buffer right in through here.
Okay.
And that does have gel in it. So.
Okay.
All right. And so
just have them cut right below the die line.
Just right below the 2 centimeters below the die line. I mean, 2 centimeters, you don't sit there, but anyway, you can lift it a little bit. And we've got to pull it out of here in a minute, and we're going to stain it. So if I can get that excess garbage out of the way. That's that excess gel.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that's the part you cut off.
Okay.
Now we got our gel. Yeah. See, he gave it back to you, huh? You didn't see it.
Oh, what is that one?
Oh, there's Kamasi.
Oh, you did give it back to me?
I did.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna pour the Kamasi in there.
That was Kamasi blue.
And this is biosafe Kamasi. It's not hazardous. You can pour it down the drain. Yeah. And so we have got to get that gel off and into the Kamasi thing. So you can just kind of play with it a little bit. And peel it down.
Okay. Just peel it down.
You can actually pick these guys up if you want to. Now we didn't fix these gels here. We're going to actually do them real quick. Yep. We just went ahead and put it in there, but you can fix it. We do have a fixing solution that helps hold the proteins in the gel. But
what we did is just put it in.
Put it right in, and it'll be fine.
Yes. Yeah. For what? For how long?
It needs to rock for at least 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get rid of this garbage here. Throw that in the trash. Put our top on, and I'm going to go put it on the shaker, or not the shaker, but it's like more like it is a shaker, but it's more like a rocker. Okay, and so we're going to let that guy kind of swirl in the Kamasi for about.
We did 1 hour.
Was it an hour?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, an hour.
So that you can go
put it over there, let it shake for an hour.
Yes.
And then when we're done, we actually have to pour that out and put water in it, and then it's going to have to destain overnight.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and the thing is it can actually sit there and destain. Okay. So what I want to do now is show you how to clean one of these gel boxes, because you are going to clean it up.
Yes.
Okay. Don't spill it everywhere. Just carry it over to the sink. And you need to clean it out, because when it dries, all that stuff starts to crystallize out, and it'll ruin your boxes. And so we need to, number one, dump out the buffer. Pour.
Okay. And you're gonna rinse it with what? DI water?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
We're gonna rinse with DI water. And
That's
there
it.
we go. We're gonna fill up each one of the wells. All right.
That's it.
That's it. Fill it up.
That's easy enough.
3 or 4 times, and you are good to go. And then we're going to turn these upside down, let them dry out. The thing is you may have a lab coming in right after you on this, so just be sure to clean it up. Don't leave a mess for the next group to clean up.
That's it. Yeah, that was easy.
So simple.
Cool.
So simple. That's why we're using these particular boxes nowadays, because there's nothing to it.
That's it. That's it.
Dry it off a little bit.
That's it.
And grab some paper towels, and we're going to take that over and turn it upside down and just let it drain.
Okay.
There's paper towels, and you will have some at your desk. You don't have to grab it here.
Okay.
And there's Lance's. And then walking across the laboratory. That's good stuff right there.
Wait.
All right. Okay. We're going to turn that upside down.
Upside down,
tap it a little bit. Don't bang it like you do. Don't whack it.
Don't
like
whack
you do.
it.
That's like you do your ELISA plate, but and we'll just get it out of the way here. So
just get it out of the way. That's it. Ta-da!
All right, and we have already destained this thing, so we left it in for an hour. We poured out the BioSafe Kamasi, and then we fill it up with water, and it set overnight. And oh my gosh!
Oh my God, that looks good.
Look at that!
Yes.
We actually got bands.
Oh my God!
Holy smoke!
That looks good.
Okay, so we're gonna have to image this thing, and I've got an imager that it's on loan. For me to do this particular video with. You can actually take the image with anything. I mean, if you've got your cell phone, you can take your cell phone. If you've got a camera, bring your camera in, because most of your analysis is going to be done off of one of these TIFF images anyway.
Yeah.
And so, however you take the photo, you can have one of these rolled. This is basically just a fancy camera. That's all that is.
Yep.
It's got a little bit higher resolution than a lot of your.
It's pretty fancy.
Yeah. So. Anyway, what I'm going to do here is just lay my gel in, and you can pick these things up. Don't try to use a spatula because they won't fall apart on you. Just be careful with them. Put it on some sort of white background so that you can see it. Okay, so you can, we'll try to have some pieces of plastic or something for you to lay it on. And then you can take a shot of it. You can do it with a regular camera. Right here's a good example. You can just take a picture of that.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. Oh, look at that new ladder that I ran on the outside. That came out good.
That looks good.
Oh, and the actin-myosin ran. Look at that. And then the standards ran.
Yeah.
And so let's go ahead and clear out some of this mess, and we'll put it in the imager and take a peek at it.
Yep.
And I'm really not going to tell you how to use this stuff right here. Now, I don't want you using it. This is a high-dollar piece of equipment. Believe it or not, this thing runs a little over 10 grand. Oh yeah. I would like to eventually have them in the lab though, because they are nice. They're really easy to program. It's almost like using a teller machine. Oh, all I had to do is punch a button.
That's it.
That's it. And it goes and it does the filter check-in. It does the exposure. Automatically does everything for you. And then, as if magic, you get these really pretty pictures. Oh my God,
that looks
look at
good.
that. And then you can actually save that on a flash drive and take it back to your desk. So that, you know what? That's
it.
Say, oh, I gotta save it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not a lot left to this particular portion of the lab. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot more that you need to do with this with the analysis stuff. But for the most part, that's it. You just need to collect that data and take it back with you.
Yep.
And your data is your image. And then we will have some more here shortly. And you can either you can take your image and we'll analyze the thing and see what we get. So,
that was easy and fun.
It was fun. I had a good time running this lab.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna invert it. Ooh, look.
Ooh.
That's cool.
That's cool.
You can even see some differences already.
I know it.
Okay, so that's it. That's it for for running the lab today, and we will have another segment that will show you how to. And this actually incorporates 2 labs, but we'll have another segment that shows you how to run your data analysis.
Yes.
So that's it. Have a good lab, damn it.
Yay!
Think about the slaves, long time ago. 10 million slaves across the ocean. They had shackles on their legs. 10 million slaves across the ocean.